What's going on, everybody? We are going to get started in a second. We have some leftovers that haven't been purchased in the from the auctions tonight, and also some players who I only listed the Bowman Inception checklist. So there were a couple players who were in Bowman Chrome University in the two different sports that I'm going to make available. I'm going to drop that information in the chat now. It'll probably come in a couple pieces. If anybody's interested in picking up any of the leftovers that weren't purchased in the auctions, or that plus the people who weren't listed because they were not in Inception, first person to claim it in the chat can pick up those lots. So there were 31 total leftover basketball players. Those 31 are going to be available for $20. Chris, the 31 leftover players are available for $20 total. I'm dropping that full list in now. Oh, 20 for all. So there is the full list of basketball players, and dropping in the list of football players. And the full lists are in the chat. So if anybody's interested in picking up the football leftover lot, 31 total players for $20 total. If anybody's interested in picking up the football leftover lot, It's 39 players left over for $30. And besides that, we're going to start by picking the boxes that we're going to break tonight. So we have 2 Bowman Chrome football, 2 Bowman Chrome basketball, and then we have a bunch of Inceptions to choose from. All right. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in that order. First person to type 2 numbers into the chat can choose which 2 of those boxes we're going to open tonight. Let's see. We have Brad taking the basketball and Frosty taking the football. For you 2 guys, here is our PayPal and Venmo information. Chris, I'll give you 1. I'm going to give one other person the option to choose another box. Chris doubling down on 1. Let's get one other person in the chat to choose one of the other Inception box that we're going to open. Number 8 for Chris. What's going on, Chris? Oh, that actually reminds me. We actually have the Caleb Williams spot available as well for $30. USC quarterback Caleb Williams. Rusty taking Caleb Williams as well. You got it. So Brad picked up the basketball lot for $20. And then Frosty grabbing Williams and the football lot. Thank you. And Frosty, also just let me know who you purchased in the auctions tonight, so I can make sure that I can match up your purchases in here to your purchases in the eBay auctions. So we have 1 and 8 are the boxes we're going to open. I'm going to move the PayPal and Venmo information back while I take those out. So 1 and 8, and we will get rid of the rest of these Inception boxes for tonight. All right. And let me know in the chat what we want to break first tonight. Do we want to go Bowman Chrome football, basketball, or right to an Inception? I think we'll go one of each and do cycles through. So whatever you guys want to start with, we'll start with that. Then we'll cycle through. Then we'll do a second cycle through. I'm actually really excited to be breaking this Bowman U basketball product. I'm a big college basketball fan, and I'm also a big Topps loyalist. So this is, in my opinion, possibly the most exciting college basketball card product that's ever been released. Chris going with Chrome. Anybody want to choose football or basketball? Chrome football, says Brian. Chrome football it is. Then we'll switch it over to Chrome basketball, and then we'll go Inception third. All right, everybody, good luck. I'm going to take the PayPal Venmo information down. If anybody needs me to type that into the chat, let me know, and I can do that. Frosty got your PayPal payment. All right, and we're underway with some Chrome football to start the night off. All right, good luck to everybody tonight. Obviously, we know our big chase tonight is either a Wemby Super or the first ever auto numbered to 99 that was circling the internet of over the last couple weeks. Wembanyama's signed number /99 card that he inscribed with first card that I ever signed. So that will definitely be a big chase throughout the Bowman Chrome release, at least until it gets pulled. We'll definitely give a little extra excitement to every green card that we pull out of these packs, or every green auto that we pull out of these packs. All right, we have our first football box open. Oh, it's a redemption? Okay, so we won't know. So the green won't help then. So we'll just be excited about redemptions. Oh, so you won't even know then. Oh, that makes the chase a lot less exciting. So you won't know if you're going to receive the numbered one or the first ever signed until you receive it in the mail from Topps. That's lame. Brad, I do not have Cash App. Already one redemption green pulled. Brad, let me know if there's if you have any other way of sending payment through. Otherwise, I think I may have to just make that lot reopen to anybody who's interested. Starting things off, we have an Invicta right off the bat with a Jaron Hill, BYU quarterback. There's only 3 cards in this pack. Jaleel Billingsley first and Raleek Brown first. I am not super familiar with college football, honestly. So I'm gonna sleeve everything up when we ship it out to you guys. But if there's anything that you guys really want penny sleeved or top loaded during the break, let me know and I'll make sure that we are top loading those and penny sleeving those. We have a Jaden Wally, and it looks like we have our first color in back of that. I'm assuming these are all going to be firsts. It looks gold, and it is a gold Xavier Hutchinson, wide receiver for Iowa State auto. That is numbered 47 of 50 for Xavier Hutchinson. I believe Hutchinson might have been in that leftover football lot. Let me double check that. But that is not a bad way to start things off. 2 autos per box. So our first auto gold number to 50. I'm assuming the print runs are somewhat shorter on this. So we may see a lot of low numbered autos coming out. Let's see. He was in the lots. Brian is confirming. Let's see. All Invicta picked up 3 cards. 83 first Bowman out of, it says, 83 first Bowman out of 100. Interesting. Yep, Xavier Hutchinson confirmed is in that lot. Okay, thanks, Brad. All right, we have Xavier Worthy and Will Rogers. Let's see, it looks like Rogers is a quarterback, so I'm going to just top load that since we know how much the hobby loves quarterbacks. Frosty getting the auto right off the bat. So a really nice start to Frosty's break, picking up that lot. J.J. McCarthy, quarterback for Michigan. We have a John Emery. Bo Nix, I know that name. And Zach Calzada, quarterback for BYU. I'm probably going to butcher some football names. I will probably get a lot better once we get to basketball. Honestly, I watch a lot more college basketball than I do college football. Did I say something for Calzada that wasn't Auburn? Let's see. Going into our 4th pack, starting off with a Nolan Smith, linebacker for Georgia. Keyshawn Smith, wide receiver for Miami. Mason Smith. Is that 3 Smiths in a row? Defensive lineman for LSU. And Stetson Bennett, the senior citizen quarterback for Georgia. Some more color coming up here. We have a Dylan Gabriel, quarterback for Oklahoma. Behind that, a blue non-auto, Pat Garwo, running back for BC. Anthony Richardson, and another Pat Garwo behind that. We definitely know Richardson is one of the chases, so we'll get that one top loaded. These Bowman U football boxes have totally sold out from Steel City as our normal distributor. Since the announcement got made that Topps got exclusive rights on autos for those three out of the four big quarterbacks there. So definitely some hype around this Bowman U football product now. Not sure who the exclusives are going to be with basketball yet. We had 179 of 199 on the blue Garwo and Dylan Gabriel. Looks like something, either an insert or, yeah, looks like possibly an insert. Nick Singleton. Big Kahuna, Will Anderson insert. Henry Tio and Walker Howard, LSU quarterback. Wait, what's the case hit? Is the Big Kahuna the case hit? I will top load that in case that's what that situation is. Nice. Thank you, Chris, for letting me know that. So we have a case hit on the board and a gold auto on the board already. Don't hate that at all. We have a Jackson Dart Invicta, second Invicta on the board. Israel Abenakanda and Noah Sewell. One in every 289 packs. So you're saying we're off to a nice start tonight then. Hopefully we can keep that quality going all throughout this thing. We have a Tyler Buchner, quarterback for Notre Dame. And there's our second autograph. It's a Spencer Sanders, Oklahoma State quarterback, Raheem Jarrett, and Keely Ringo, cornerback for Georgia. So both autos out of this first football box now. Ohio State and Iowa State, are those both Big 12 schools? Jordan Addison on the board. We have a Ramblin' Bijan Robinson, Jalen Carter, and I'm just going to call him Valaday because I don't know how to pronounce the first name. First Bijan Robinson on the board in the insert. Is the nope to them being both Big 12 schools? Did Ohio State? No. Which one am I messing up there? Will Shipley, running back. Jordan Addison. I'm not sure what this insert is called. Trayshawn Holden, and there's another Spencer Sanders to add to his refractor auto. Let's actually check. I didn't check the number on the back of this one. This was 14 of 499 on the refractor auto of Spencer Sanders. This is 1962 Bowman insert. Chris, I'm glad you're here tonight. Need the Bijan auto, Brian? We have a purple shimmer behind the Dallas Turner. The purple shimmer is a Tony Grimes cornerback for North Carolina, Jabari Small, and Isaiah Nair. Assuming this purple is going to be at a 250. Oh, the purple's not numbered? Interesting. Non-numbered purple shimmer. $52 Bowman. All right, we have a Phil Jerkovic, Boston College quarterback, a refractor of Keyshawn Boot, Cade McNamara, Michigan quarterback, and Dorian Thompson-Robinson, UCLA quarterback. The refractor Keyshawn Boot is not numbered. We'll still sleeve top load all our color though. Arik Gilbert. Rambling, I'm guessing that says Rambling Man now that I can see this. Jordan Addison. We have a Michael Mayer and Andrell Anthony. I believe Mayer was a first round pick, so I'll get that one penny sleeved up right off the bat. My college football and my lack of fantasy football research for this upcoming year is probably going to show with my draft knowledge here. Kool-Aid McKinstry on the board. We have a Mims, Marvin Mims. Oh, that's numbered. That's going to be a 63 of 150. Looks like it's probably Aqua on the Mims insert. Clayton Tune, Houston quarterback, and Kenny McIntosh. Yep, Aqua. So Mims getting a numbered card on the board with the insert. We have a Jermaine Burton, Tanner Morgan, Minnesota quarterback, Akeem Dent, and Jordan Battle. So I guess I just spotted for the first time that Battle is not labeled a first. So I'm assuming that means that anybody who was in the Bowman University paper set last year doesn't get a first designation. We have Graham Mertz, Ty Simpson, 52 insert, Jahmyr Gibbs, and Marvin Mims again. glad to hear. The numbered Mims, the gold Hutchinson, Richardson getting on the board early. Spent the Sanders and the Will Anderson case hit. We got a Bijan Robinson coming up in the back of this one too. I'm guessing this is going to be a base based on location. Domani Jackson, Mitchell Tinsley, Drew Aller, backup quarterback for Penn State, and Bijan Robinson getting his first base hit to add to the insert that he already has. All the hits to the second card in the pack, yeah. Seems that way so far, and I'm guessing you've broken more of this than I have, so I guess that's going to be the same throughout. Luke Altmaier, Ole Miss. We have a Caleb Klubnik, Clemson quarterback, on the refractor, non-numbered. Dontavian Wicks and BJ Ojulari getting a refractor for the Clemson quarterback. And Luke Altmaier. Guessing it'll probably be the same way in the Bowman U basketball then, where all the second cards are going to be the hits. We have a Josh Downs, Tyler Van Dyke insert, 52, Zach Evans, and Ajie Hall. Trevor Etienne, Will Rogers, I keep saying class of 52. Will Rogers, 52, retro, Will Anderson, and Tyler Van Dyke getting back on the board. Miami quarterback and Mississippi State quarterback getting on the board. Chris, who do you have in the break tonight? Eli Ricks, Malachi Moore, CJ Stroud on the board for the first time, and Joey Porter Jr. think Porter Jr. is a pretty big player, at least based on Tyler from Card Talk. Stroud, not a first, but we'll top load that anyway. 3 packs left here. Jerk and Ray Davis Chrome football. Don't remember saying either of their names yet. Josh Weil, Jackson Smith and Jigba getting a refractor. Hendon Hooker and Caleb Williams. There we go. Williams on the board. Let's open up some more top loaders. I may need to grab some more top loaders at some point based on how many cards we're top loading already in this first pack or in this first box. Top load that Caleb Williams. That hit going to, was that Frosty? And Smith and Jigba, we will definitely top load that one as well for the star wide receiver for Ohio State. 2 packs left out of this first Bowman U football box. And then we'll switch to my first Bowman U basketball box. We have a Bryce Young in the back here. Non-first there. Nico Marischal, Ramblin' Man, Keyshawn Boot, and Cam Rising, the Utah quarterback. We'll sleeve our Bryce. And penny sleeve the insert and the Marshall. And last pack of our first box of the night. We have a Denzel Burke. Our last refractor of this first box is a Ronnie Bell, Isaac Rex, and Jackson Dart. Finishing the box off. And let's open up this first Bowman U basketball box on release night. I'm excited to see. I'm a big Gonzaga fan, so excited to see what Zags we get out of this. I didn't research the auto checklist, so I don't know if there's a Drew Timme auto in this. I would have to assume that there is. And we have the first basketball box empty. And our first card out of the box is women's college basketball, Juju Watkins. I'm not sure what team she's on. It looks like maybe they don't have. Oh, she's a high school player. That's why they don't have a logo on the jersey. All right, we have a Sky Clark, point guard for Illinois. Our first insert is Mark Mitchell. No idea what this insert is called. If anybody knows already, let me know. We have a Bryce Sensabaugh behind that. They are some good-looking cards. If anybody here is a baseball fan as well, we have the Mets and Blue Jays game on in the background tonight. Starting off our second box, we have a Femi Odakale, Seton Hall. Ernest Udoa Jr. getting our first Invicta out of the basketball box, and Jackson Kohler, center for the Spartans, looking like a kid. I don't remember Jackson Kohler playing much for Michigan State this year. Seth Trimble, Julian Phillips. Is this going to be our first auto or just a first refractor? It is a refractor of Matas Buzelis. I know he's one of the bigger chases in the product. I'm assuming he was a first rounder or is going to be a first rounder. Ernest Udoa getting back on the board for a second time. We'll sleeve up the Buzelis. Let's see. Matas is Sunrise Christian Academy, born in Illinois. So not an international player. First generation American Lithuanian parents, speaks Lithuanian at home. I don't know. Matas getting on the board early. So it looks like, I think that was in the third spot, actually. So maybe our hits are going to be in the third spot in basketball. Will Richardson getting on the board, Jalen Wilson, Colin Chandler, and Jirache Walker. Dayton, Darren Holmes, Jalen Bridges, Felix Akpara, and Hansel Emmanuel. I did not know Hansel Emmanuel was in this product. As we can see in the card, Hansel Emmanuel is the first ever college basketball player to have one arm. What school does he go to? Oh, there doesn't say it on the back of here. Oh man, why can't I remember off the top of my head where he went? It might be like Texas A&M Corpus Christi or another school in that conference. Trey White, we have our first colored refractor coming up here behind the Malik Reneau. It is a Jirache Walker back on the board. And there's our first Drew Timmy. The Walker is number 74 of 299 on the teal. Walker first. We have an Oscar Tshiebwe. Interesting that it's his first card, but it's not Timmy's first card. Hunter Dickinson. Now with Kansas. Insert of Katie Johnson and Kajani Wright, base. Tyrese Proctor from Duke, an Invicta of Tyrese Proctor also. And an Armando Bacot non-first for the UNC star. Brandon Slater, Jalen Washington. We have a refractor of Brandon Miller. Oh, man, if that would have been an auto, that would have been really nice. Still nice to see the refractor come out of Miller, though. And Jet Howard behind that. So the likely number 2 or 3 draft pick, Brandon Miller, getting a refractor on the board, non-numbered there, but we'll definitely put that one in the background. Let's switch that to the Richardson, actually. Get our first basketball card up there. The controversial Brandon Miller. We'll see how all of that carries over once he's in the NBA. Let's see. They had Bowman last year, just unlicensed. Yeah. I'm just surprised that they had didn't have Tshiebwe in that product last year. We have an Arterio Morris, Avery Anderson. Ooh, that's a cool looking card. Skyscraping Kajani Wright for USC and Posh Alexander getting on the board. Posh Alexander's new coach regularly attends the gym that I work at. So definitely be following a little bit more St. John's basketball next year with Patino coaching. DeJuan Harris Jr. Caitlin Clark on the board for the first time. Tiger Campbell. I'm surprised Tiger Campbell wasn't in the product last year either. And PJ Hall. I feel like Tiger Campbell had a huge year last year and was feel like more of a big time prospect last year than he made a name for himself this year. Caitlin Clark on the board. Think 2 or 3 skyscrapers in each box. Keyshawn Bartholomew, Cam Whitmore. We have a purple refractor, non-auto, it looks like, of Adam Flagler and LJ Cryer. Let's see if this purple is numbered. It is 251 of 399. Interesting that purples are numbered to 399 in this set. Felix Akpara, Trey White. There's Caitlin Clark back on the board in this insert set. And Amari Bailey. 2 Caitlin Clarks on the board now. If anybody knows what this insert set's called, let me know. I'm assuming it's not Bowman Facts. Malik Renau back on the board for the second time. Jeremy Roach. We have another skyscraper, this time Brandon Miller. And Vincent Iwachiku. We pulled 2 autos of him out of a single inception box in the one inception break, half case inception break we ran last week or 2 weeks ago. They're called 2009s. Philip Kowski on the board. Looks like nope, just another refractor. Chance Westerly. Jen Langford. I think that Boston College football was any good yet. Know that Boston College basketball is only starting to become a more reputable program now. Once again, over the last couple of years after having a long downtime, Jamar Langford, speaking of Boston College, Brandon Murray, Race Thompson, and Mark Mitchell. Still looking for both of our autos out of this box. Chris Livingston, Frankie Collins. We have, and there's our first refractor. Our first auto. It's an Adam Flagler Lava auto, and we have an Aaliyah Boston behind that. Flagler numbered 197 of 199 on our first basketball auto of the night. Baylor star Adam Flagler started off the season really nice, then kind of slowed down towards the end of the season. Didn't make much of a run in the NCAA tournament this year. Aaliyah Boston, of course, arguably the best women's college basketball player. We'll get that one top loaded. Khalil Ware, Derek Lively, Marcus Sasser. Another guy I'm surprised to see that this is his first card, and he wasn't in the set last year. Jordan Hawkins behind that. All base in that pack. Timmy Allen for Texas. Kendrick Davis for Memphis. We have an Aaliyah Boston in the, 2009 set, and Grady Dick. Some good named inserts coming out in this box, along with that Miller refractor and the Adam Flagler Lava auto. MJ Rice, Jaden Shute, another Buzelis, and Otega Owa. Notre Dame, JJ Starling, Zach Edey. Just confirmed that Edey will be going back to Purdue this year. Our next refractor is a Jaden Shutt. And Judah Mintz behind that. Refractor for the Duke player. Still looking for our second auto out of this box with 3 packs left. purple shimmer coming up here. We have a Mike Miles, Caleb Love non-first, Caleb Love non-first purple shimmer, and a Jalen Cook from Tulane. I think he transferred this in the offseason. Caleb Love purple. We pulled Caleb Love numbered in our inception break also. So a lot of Caleb Love hits getting pulled in our first 2 college breaks that we've done on our channel. Ryan Nemhard transferred to Gonzaga after his brother graduated. Chandler getting our second autograph, and it's a refractor. And RJ Davis. What is the deal with Colin of our first basketball box? We have an Anthony Black, Jaden Zachary, Nick Smith Jr., Skyscraping, and DJ Horn finishes off the box. Nick Smith Jr., another lottery pick. All right, we're going to go Inception next. Looking for Wemby in here as well, where he's also a redemption. I believe our hits are the second and third card here, so we'll try and save the autos for the end. We have a Will Rogers starting off this box, number to 299. Let's see. It looks like we might have 2 base autos in this first box. We have a Jackson Smith and Jigba, Trevor Etienne, Will Rogers getting a base as well, Tyler Van Dyke. There's the Will Rogers green to 299. We have a Cade Klubnik, Aqua to 199. So a bunch of guys whose names we've heard already in the first box getting hits again. Is this going to be Etienne again? Nope. Peyton Thorne, Michigan State quarterback, getting the first auto out of Inception. And what do we have here? This is not a base. This is an, very interesting. Arterio Morris and Caleb Love dual patch auto to 99. All right, we're gonna have to save that one for the end, and we're gonna have to randomize that live at the end of this break. That might be the first dual auto RPA I've ever opened in the 3+ years I've been breaking. I don't know if I've ever actually had to randomize a card live in a break before. Very cool. Arterio Morris and Caleb Love dual patch auto. Are these game used? Our cards were worn by the featured player. The execution of all player worn memorabilia was witnessed by Top. So not game used, but player worn, whatever that means. Let's get the Brandon Miller out of front and center, and we're going to get this dual patch auto right in the center there. Very cool add-on there. Let's get a couple more of these cards sleeved up before we switch it back to college football. All right, we got the Van Dyke, Will Rogers, Etienne, Smith and Jigba, Cade Klubnik, number to 199. Will Rogers, number to 299. And our other auto, Peyton Thorne, Michigan State quarterback. All right, heading back to Bowman Chrome U football. All right, and we have our second and final Bowman Chrome U football box open. Two more autos to come out of here. Starting things off with a Jordan Battle, Will Levis insert, the 52 set, Luke Altmaier. I'm not going to sleeve up all the quarterbacks for now to keep this thing moving. And we have a Tyler Buchner behind that. We'll sleeve up the insert, though, of Will Levis. And then we'll keep moving. Again, if there's anything that anybody sees that they want me to make sure that I'm sleeving up right away, just call it out in the break. But in order to keep things moving, I'm going to not sleeve up every quarterback in this box. Jahmyr Gibbs, running back for Alabama. Marvin Mims, non-first. Jordan Addison. And Will Shipley. Drew Aller. Jaden Wally, refractor, running back for Mississippi State. Dallas Turner and Phil Jerkovic. Believe that's one of Chris's spots. Jerkovic getting on the board. We have a Will Levis Invicta, Nolan Smith, and a Keyshawn Smith. Bijan Robinson back on the board. Dorian Thompson Robinson is our first base auto out of Bowman of the night. I was wondering whether that was even going to be a thing. Dylan Gabriel and Nick Singleton. So Dorian Thompson Robinson getting a hit. Let's sleeve up our Bijan Robinson and Jaden Wally. Dontavian Wicks, a rambling man of Will Shipley. Yep, Will Shipley. Josh Downs and Nico Marshall. We have a Trayshawn Holden, Graham Mertz, 52 insert, Ronnie Bell, and Jackson Smith and Jigba. Spencer Sanders on the board for the third time, Smith and Jigba, Ramblin' Man insert, Austin Stogner, and Tony Grimes. Jabari Small, John Emery, running back for LSU, getting the refractor. Sam Hartman, Wake Forest quarterback, and Ramon Davis. Jackson Smith and Jigba Invicta, Ryan Holinsky, and Trayshawn Potts. Isaiah Nair. And Chris, there we go. Your guy Jerkovic. We have a double base auto box, but we got an auto on the board for you. Xavier Hutchinson and Jaron Hall. See, Chris has gone silent. He must be in shock from seeing the Jerkovic auto. Cade McNamara, Dorian Thompson-Robinson, Ty Simpson, and Trenton Simpson. Chris will take it. One auto on the board for him. Mason Smith, Jalen Carter retro, Nathaniel Dell, and Junior Colson. Oh, okay, Brad. Thanks for letting me know. All right, let me take a look at what you had picked up. Stetson Bennett, Anthony Richardson, Jordan Travis, and Ben Urosic. Also surprised Stetson Bennett. This is his first card, considering he's like 25 years old. Let's see. So Brad had picked up the leftover basketball player lot. So if anybody is interested in picking up the leftover basketball player lot, I have no idea who's hit and who hasn't so far, to be honest. If you want to scroll up to the beginning of the chat, I listed all of the leftover players who were available for out of basketball. If anybody's interested in picking that one up, since Brad wasn't able to get to pay, that list is available for $20 total. We have a Pat Garwo, Trevor Etienne getting a refractor, Brennan Armstrong, and Logan Diggs. Frosty, you got it. Frosty's taking everything. All right, there's a Henry 2020, Kyle McIntosh, Kenny McIntosh, Ramblin' Man, Shez Malusi, and Tulia Tagovailoa. Not a first. Interesting. So they got him in the set last year, but didn't get Stetson Bennett in the set last year. That seems shocking. Bennett winning national championships, didn't get in the product, but to his younger brother managed to make it in. We have a Walker Howard. We have a Dallas Turner offensive linebacker. What does that mean? Well, with the Aqua number to 299, Will Levis and Arik Gilbert. Apparently, there are college football positions that don't exist in the NFL that I'm not familiar with. Offensive linebacker. All right, we have a Zach Evans, Ajiye Hall, Kool-Aid McKinstry, and Jermaine Burton. I think we should still have more color coming out of this, but we have both of our autos out. BJ Ojulari, Will Anderson retro, Denzel Burke, and Jaden Wally. Got a purple shimmer coming up here. Israel Abanikanda. Ooh, Anthony Richardson purple shimmer. That is not bad. JJ McCarthy and John Emery. Nice hit for Anthony Richardson. No number on that one, but let's see. Let's switch the Saunders out of there and get that Anthony Richardson purple in the display. Real nice hit there for Richardson. Noah Sewell, JJ McCarthy refractor, Trevor Etienne, and Eli Ricks. Raheem Jarrett, Calais Ringo, Malachi Moore, and Josh Weil. We have a Lava Invicta coming up here. Bryce Young starts the pack off. Jordan Addison and Malachi Moore behind that. Let's see. The Lava Jordan Addison is numbered to 150. Let's see. Let's get one of the right size top loaders for this one, or penny sleeves for this one. Our first numbered Invicta hit there. McCarthy with the refractor and another hit for Bryce Young. Oop, wrong size penny sleeve there. And final pack of Bowman Chrome U football. Had a ton of hits out of the first one. I'd say the Anthony Richardson was our biggest non-auto hit, at least out of this one, with the two base autos as well. Jalen Carter, Jazavian Valade, Cade Klubnik, and Keyshawn Boot finishing things off. We're going to go back to Bowman Chrome U basketball next before we finish with another Inception. And let's see. We have not seen a Wemby yet tonight. Let's try and change that. I'm assuming Wemby has a base card. He's not an auto redemption only. A couple Caitlin Clarks on the board already. We have a Zach Edey starting things off. Mike Mills. We have another insert here of Derek Lively and Zion Cruz, DePaul shooting guard. Going deep in the Big Ten to get that DePaul shooting guard in there. Caleb Love back on the board to add to his dual patch auto. Drew Timmy Invicta. Love seeing that. Katie Johnson. We have our second Ryan Nemhard, second Kamari Lands. We have an Amari Bailey refractor and Jalen Hood Shafino. Anthony Black, Jaden Zachary, Juju Watkins, and Ashlyn Watkins. So a lot of the same base cards in this box that were in the last box. I'm hoping that doesn't mean we're going to strike out on Wemby here. Sky Clark, Femi Odekale, Seth Trimble, and Amari Bailey again. Julian Phillips for Tennessee. Will Richardson. We have our first refractor hit here that is going to be numbered, and it is a Jalen Washington from North Carolina. Aqua to 299, and another Vincent Ichewuku. I'm assuming Scoot Henderson is going to be an insert only. A redemption in this product as well, since he was also a redemption in Bowman Inception. We have an Avery Anderson, DeJuan Harris. There's Chibwe and a Caroline Ducharme. Caitlin Clark back on the board for the second time. Tiger Campbell, Keyshawn Bartholomew, and Roddy Gale Jr. So definitely seeing a lot of the same packs here in the first and second Bowman boxes. We have a Cam Whitmore, Timmy Allen, refractor of Ashlyn Watkins, and a Gigi Jackson. I think that's our first Gigi Jackson, so something a little bit different on the board there. Kendrick Davis. We have a purple shimmer here. Another Mattis Buzelis, third time on the board for him. Purple shimmer is Anthony Black, another potential lottery pick there, and Tracy Jackson Davis. I think that's the first time we've seen Anthony Black on the board. The Arkansas Razorback. Getting some nice first purple shimmers in this one. Also going to have a very big recap here. A lot of color comes out in these boxes. We have an MJ Rice, Jaden Shoot. We have a JJ Starling, Lava Auto, and a Mikey Williams behind that. Starling is 112 of 199 on the Lava Auto. Another struggling team this year, Notre Dame, in the final year of, why can't I remember his name's contract now? Brandon Miller back on the board for a second time. Starling again. We have a skyscraping Arterio Morris insert and a Kyle Lofton. Mike Bray. Is that the Notre Dame coach? Or previous Notre Dame coach? Couple Brandon Millers on the board now. Actually, 3 Brandon Millers on the board now. An insert, a base, and a refractor. We have a Race Thompson, Chris Livingston. Is this Jordan Roach? Nope, Arterio Morris, and Jared McClain. Frankie Collins. Our next Invicta is a Cam Whitmore. So seeing some new names now. Razir Bolton. Always love a Zag on the board. Bolton declared for the draft, I think. Antoine Watson decided to come back last night. That's exciting for the Zags. We have a refractor coming up here. A Calais Ware, Derek Lively, Jalen Hood Shafino getting the refractor, and Alamir Dawes with the base for the Seton Hall point guard. Hood Shafino getting color. Nick Smith Jr. on the board again in the back there. Marcus Sasser starting it off. Oscar Sheboy, some real nice cards in this one. Jordan Walsh, skyscraping, and Nick Smith. 3 big-time players there in the base cards. And Jordan Walsh. Hunter Dickinson, Tyrese Proctor, Brandon Slater, and Jared Bynum. It'll be interesting to see Ed Cooley this year, not at Princeton, but at Georgetown instead. We have a blue here. Jalen Washington, Arterio Morris. The blue is not an auto. Otega Owe, and Kiki Rice. The Owe blue is number 46 of 199. Still looking for one more auto out of this Bowman U box, and still in search of our first Wemby. Will Richardson, Jalen Wilson, Stanford insert of Lauren Betts and Ayanna Patterson. Colin Chandler, Darren Holmes, Jirache Walker Skyscraping, and Mark Armstrong. Definitely liking the look of the 09 cards. Nice mix-up insert there. Jalen Bridges, Felix Okpara. We have KD Johnson getting the refractor and Bruce Thornton behind that. Three more packs left. One more auto left. Trey White, Malik Renau, Jeremy Roach, and Tyrese Hunter. Another Kyle Filipkowski, Chance Westry, Drew Timmy auto. Love it. That is a very lame auto by Drew Timmy, unfortunately. But if there was one card that I could have pulled out of this box for one of you guys, that would have been my preference to pull out and see tonight. Drew Timmy base auto. Got to get that one back in the display. Very curious to see after tonight what these Timmy autos are going for. Being that they're not firsts, I don't know what kind of impact that's going to have. I don't know what the legacy of Bowman is going to be in this first year of Chrome versus last year being non-licensed. Oh, looks like we're going to get a second case hit here. DeMar Langford, last pack, another case hit. Brandon Murray and Judah Mintz getting a big kahuna, and Chris Murray behind that. So 2 case hits out of our 4 Bowman Chrome U boxes. Mintz and Will Anderson. And our final box of the night, Bowman Inception, number 2. Good luck, everybody, in this last pack. It's starting off with a Nolan Jones, number to 299. We're going to flip our 2 autos into the back, and I think this is the same thing that happened in the last one. We have a Nolan Jones base as well. Josh Downs, Marvin Mims. There's the green Nolan Jones. And then what? Oh, in a different order, we have a Matt Spuzelis again. That's his 4th hit of the night. Jeremy Roach getting our first auto here. Base auto of Jeremy Roach. Another pretty lame auto there. And then our second auto of this one is numbered to 99, and it's a Justin Adamilala, Notre Dame defensive lineman. So nice low numbered auto there. Defensive lineman for Notre Dame. I can't say I know a ton about him as a player. Let's get a couple of these things top loaded. We're going to recap this break after we top load these cards. Thank you, everybody who joined tonight. Excited to get some of this Bowman U basketball ripping on release night. Believe we're going to be running another one of these next Friday. It's not posted on eBay yet, but keep an eye out for it. Likely sometime next week. Let's sleeve up our Inception cards, and then we will do our recap. And we also have to randomize that Arterio Morris and Caleb Love RPA back, dual RPA back there. Just make sure that card is not in the leftover lot. That would make my life easy. I do not see those names there. All right. So let's randomize that first. And then after that, we'll do the recap. So we're going to start off the randomizer by rolling a die, and the number that we get between the two dice is going to be how many times we randomize the list. It's going to be 6 times. Let's head back. 6 randomizes. And let's put our 2 players in the list. So Arterio. That's messed up. Arterio and Caleb. And we're going to randomize this list 6 times. Person at the top of the list after 6 randomizes will get the card. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and final random. We have Arterio getting the card. So Arterio Morris will get the dual RPA. Yeah, dual RPA there. Congrats, Arterio spot. And let's recap our hits from tonight. Lot of color in this one. Starting off with Jeremy Roach with the Inception base auto, Nolan Smith with the green Inception, Justin Adamalala with the, I'm guessing this is blue /99 Inception auto, Judah Mintz case it with the big kahuna, Katie Johnson refractor, Otega Owe with the blue refractor, Jalen Hood Shafino refractor, Brandon Miller base, JJ Starling auto, lava auto /199. Yep. Anthony Black with the purple shimmer, Ashlyn Watkins refractor, Caitlin Clark base, Jalen Washington aqua, Amari Bailey refractor, JJ McCarthy refractor, Jordan Addison lava Invicta, Spencer Sanders with the refractor auto, Dallas Turner aqua, Trevor Etienne refractor, Phil Jerkovic base auto, John Emery, Jaden Wally refractors, Dorian Thompson Robinson with the base auto, Peyton Thorne Inception base auto, Will Rogers Inception /299 green, Cade Klubnik looks like aqua /199 Inception, Brandon Miller refractor, Colin Chandler refractor auto /499, Caleb Love purple shimmer, so Caleb Love not going home empty-handed tonight, Jaden Shute, Aaliyah Boston base, Posh Alexander refractor, Adam Flagler purple, Caitlin Clark base, Anthony Richardson base, Jirache Walker aqua, Matas Buzelis with his 4th hit of the night, I believe, Ronnie Bell refractor, Bryce Young, Jackson Smith and Jigba refractor, Caleb Williams and CJ Stroud base, Cade Klubnik refractor, Ramblin' Man /150 of Mims, Keyshawn Boot refractor, Tony Grimes purple shimmer, Pat Garwow blue refractor, and across the back now we'll start with the Flagler lava auto number /199. Then we'll go Will Anderson big kahuna case hit. Next I'm going to take the only non-auto off the board, Anthony Richardson purple shimmer. Then the Drew Timmy base auto, and I'd say the 2 big hits of the night here, the Xavier Hutchinson gold auto numbered /50, and the Arterio Morris and Caleb Love dual RPA /99. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining the break tonight, and keep an eye out. We'll definitely be running another one of these breaks next week.